Hi everyone, welcome to another quick session. In this session, we will discuss risk risk management framework. It is NIST risk management framework. So, uh, one important thing is that this NIST risk management framework life cycle um, is meant for secure system from its birth or from its creation to retirement. So creation to dismantling it, decommissioning it. So this is all about secure a system from birth to retirement. Layman, as a layman, a risk management framework is get ready before touching the system, define rules, identify assets. So let me write it down just for the preparation purpose. PCCM. So this is mnemonic. We can remember it for the CISSP exam. So P for prepare, right? Here we define roles, right? So we prepare ourselves, we define roles, we identify the assets. So which assets are involved? We understand mission and risk tolerance. Um, so it is organization level readiness before you secure anything. Uh, you need to plan first, right? That is obvious thing. So we define roles, we identify assets, we understand the purpose of that system and the risk tolerance, how much risk we can accept. The second is categorize. So categorization is we categorize how bad is if this system fails, low, moderate, high impact, how critical that system is. So based on CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So impact analysis, as I said, criticality. So we do categorization, we label it. So how critical this system is, how important is, and if that goes down, if there is an outage, so what could be the potential impact? So then we select. So here you can see select. So let me map it here. P, C, right? So prepare. 1 minute. I think the better way to do it. Let me just write it down here for the clarity purpose. P, C, S, I, A, A, M. So prepare. PCCM. So we can memorize this mnemonic for the CISSP exam. So third one is select. We choose security controls, pick from the NIST 853. So 853 provides us a security control catalogs. I will come to it. We will discuss in a minute. 800 about 853. So based on system category. So if the system is critical, so based on that we will select the security controls accordingly. RMF select control, it does not invent them. So we are not supposed to invent something there. So we need to select the controls. So now implement this fourth fourth is implement layman. As a layman, if we think, actually install, configure the controls. For instance, firewall. If we have infrastructure and the communication is happening between different systems, right? So there is always underlay infrastructure, and we have in fact firewalls in place. It could be on application layer firewall, it could be a layer 3 firewall in infrastructure level. So we select the firewalls. Then identity access management, right? um, then encryption and logging. Encryption is very important when the data is always confidential. If data is at rest, if data is in use, if data is in process, so that encryption we need to make sure. So writing, so we implement a control in this phase, in this step. Fifth one is assess. We assess, did the control really work? So we assess them after implementing those control. We assess them whether they are working as expected. We test them. We audit. We perform or audit vulnerability scans, right? So this way we can check the control effectiveness. So assess is control effectiveness. Authorize. As we all know, anything if we implement, we need a final approval from the management. So without management approval, we are not supposed to implement anything. So authorize, management accept the risk, right? We inform them about risk analysis and what is our asset, um, how that asset is critical. We select the control, we implement them. That plan is shared with the management, and they formally approve it. So they that we are authorized to operate it. System get authority to operate. A, A, ATO, authorized to operate. Risk formally approved. If there is any risk, leftover risk like residual risk, if there is any. Security does not authorize system. Management does that. Then monitor, last step, important step. So keep watching forever, right? So we need to monitor uh, all those security controls which are implemented. So we need to understand, continuously monitor them. We need to make sure that proper patch management is in place. Incident response. If there is an incident, how we can respond to that incident. So the RMF is a continuous, not a one-time thing. It is a continuous life cycle, right? So once these tools are implemented, we monitor it. If we make any change, then we again go uh, from prepare, again go to the first step. So this is a cycle, right? So prepare, categorize, select, implement, assess, authorize, monitor. So prepare, once again, are we ready? Categorize, how critical is that? Select, what control do we need? Implement, did we install them? Uh, Assess, do they work? Authorize, is risk acceptable? Monitor, is still secure? So again, system level, RMF is a system level. It is not enterprise maturity. Uh, it does not ensure enterprise maturity. RMF, risk-based authorization framework. So as a layman as a layman example, building a house, we prepare, hire architect, categorize house. It is house or commercial, building, hospital, select, choose safety features, implement, build them, assess, inspect them, authorize, occupancy permit, monitor. So monitor them for the maintenance purpose, right? And now the second part is 853 NIST SP 853 Security Control Catalog. This document provides the actual list of security control, like access controls, identification and authentication, configuration and management, incident response, contingency planning. So what control exists, right? Control catalogs used during the select step of RMF. So this is important during select step of RMF. So if we say 837 is roadmap and 853 is the toolbox. So the detail of those controls. RMF tells you the steps. 853 gives you the controls. And RMF tells what needs to be done. Prepare, categorize, select, implement, assess, authorize, monitor. And during select step, so this 853 is 853 comes in a picture during select step. So RMF is again life cycle and 853 is security control. We choose control from NIST SP 853. So RMF is risk-based authorization. So I think that's it. We have covered all the important points regarding this topic. Thank you so much for watching this session. If you have any feedback, please share in the feedback section.